didn't want to wait inside?
It closed at 8.
The rink closed?
10:30.
Really?
I can't feel my feet.
I told you to wear extra socks.
Where were you?
Got caught up, I'm sorry.
You suck.
Hey, don't be like that. You want to make a angel?
You said you'd pick me up at 8 and you didn't, and that sucks.
I had trouble with the car.
Yeah, right.
Come on, you got gloves.
2.5 hours. It's like 4 degrees out here. I could have died.
How are you gonna die wearing that big fluffy parka?
The zipper's busted.
You couldn't get a ride with someone else?
You said you'd pick me up.
Did you eat?
You said we'd get drive-through.
You must be hungry.
Oh, you think? Maybe? You suck.
Why didn't you call Patty?
The buttons on the payphone are frozen.
Well, you should have briefed them. Leave them up.
She can't answer the phone anyway.
Right.
Her bandages are too big.
I know, I'm sorry.
Everybody else got picked up.
Well, you're not getting any warmer sitting there.
Well, I'd love to move, but my ass is frozen to the bench.
Let's go. We'll drive by the Zippy Burger.
I don't want to.
Come on, Kimberly. It's gonna be difficult now.
I don't know. You're going to be concerned now?
Fine. You want to sit? We'll sit. How's ice skating?
Are you okay to drive? Dad? Are you okay to drive?
Yes.
Because I know where you were.
If your mom asks, we'll explain about the car's home. Do me a favor and play it cool. Don't make trouble with your mother. She's very anxious about the baby.
Uh-huh.
She says it's kicking too much. I told her that's what babies do, but you know your mother. I remember you kicked a lot too.
Maybe that's what she's anxious about.
No, that's got nothing to do. She's still adjusting, getting used to Pagoda.
Whatever.
Just don't rile her up, because she'll take it out on me.
Welcome to Zippy Burger. My name is Jeff. Can I take your order?
Yeah, 2 cheesy burgers, 2 Frenchy fries, and 1 large Coke. It's okay if we share the soda?
Fine.
Anything else, sir?
No, that'll be it. You look a little better. You feel better? The color's coming back from your face. You feel thawed out?
Is that Kimberly Lavaco? I can see you in the camera. Is that Kimberly Lavaco?
Wants to know.
Jeff.
You know what, Jeff?
Jeff McCracken?
You know what, Jeff McCracken?
I'm in her biology class. Are you her father?
Yes, I am. Can I help you?
I have a question to ask her.
What's this numbnuts want?
I can still hear you, sir.
I don't know.
I just want to ask her something.
Sounds like a jackass.
Still listening, sir.
Get my cheesy burgers.
Well, you can pull around. You can pull around and pay at the window. I'll see you there.
Tell you what, if you don't make trouble with your mother, I'll take you to Six Flags Great Adventure.
Dad, you've been saying that since forever, and we've never gone. So give it up, because that's a lame-ass bride.
Hi.
Hello?
That'll be 563, please. Hey, Kimberly.
Bye.
You take food stamps?
Dad!
For what?
I'm sorry, sir. We don't.
I'm kidding. Give me a sec.
What were you going to ask me?
It's about that bio assignment.
What about it?
You know how we're supposed to write a paper about a disease?
Yeah?
Well, I was wondering if maybe I could talk to you about yours. Your disease, I mean. You know how you look old and everything, but really you're not?
Here. That's exact change. You need food.
Because I didn't think too many kids would pick that disease. Can I talk to you about it?
Kimberly's busy this week. Pick another disease.
Because I just thought I could talk to her for about it.
Thanks, but no. Have a good night now. Sorry about that, honey. That kid was a weirdo. I don't like him. We'll go to the BK next time.
I don't care.
What are you going to do your paper on?
Glaucoma,
Well, that's a good one.
I guess.
Hey, you know what else? They have a safari at Six Flags now. Great big one. You drive through and all these wild animals shit on your car. Giraffes, gorillas. All right here in New Jersey.
good. Ow. Oh. Stupid piece of crap! Hello, darling. This is your mother speaking. You're in my You're in my belly right now. Sometimes you kick me. Isn't that precious? Now listen, sweetheart, because people are gonna say awful things about me. You mustn't believe them. People lie. The hateful cocksuckers, all of them. People spread vicious lies when their victims aren't around to defend themselves. You remember that when I'm dead and somebody tells you I was a demonic bitch. You stand up and you tell them I was sweet and funny, and you have the tapes to prove it. It's always good to have evidence, sweetheart. That's why I'm making you these tapes, so you get your information from the horse's mouth. Because I'm going to drop dead any second. On the bright side, I got my carpal tunnel operation, so I may be able to use my hands before I die. We'll see. All those years in Secaucus really took their toll. 16 years I worked in the Sunshine Cupcake Factory, pumping cream into those Ding Dong knockoffs. 16 years of pumping that goddamn cream gun. It's one of the reasons we moved from Secaucus. Not the main one, but one of them. I hope I get to breastfeed. That's my one wish. If I give birth to you and they let me breastfeed, I'll die happily. They didn't let me do that with your sister. Oh, she was so bad off when she got here. The doctors took her straight to ICU. They say the mother-child bond is so important, and it starts that very first moment. She was never placed on my chest. I never cooed over her. And she was never breastfed. So I think we never had that. That bond thing. Where the hell were you?
Our problems. We had to get a jump.
Oh, I'm starving. Did you bring me a zippy fish?
You want one?
Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
I'm pregnant, buddy. I gotta eat.
I know.
Kim's in charge of my meals from now on. Okay, Kim?
Whatever.
I'll starve if I have to rely on your father one more day.
What's with the tape recorder?
I'm making an oral history for the baby. This kid's gonna know more about me than any one of you. Now, tell me, Kim, the truth. Why are you late?
The battery died. We had to get a jump.
From who?
Just a guy in a truck.
What kind of truck?
Chicken truck.
A chicken truck.
Yeah, it was filled with chickens.
I know what a chicken truck is. Kind of cold, isn't it, to be transporting poultry?
I don't know.
Well, maybe someday a chicken truck will pull over for me. Maybe someday Chicken Guy will give me a jump when I die.
You're not gonna die, Patty. We're just a little late.
You smell like gasoline.
I work at a gas station, honey.
Do you also work in a bar room? Because I smell a little bit of that too.
Pat.
Maybe we could have a real dinner tomorrow instead of takeout. You know, a sit-down dinner.
Is that a dig?
No.
You know I can't cook in this condition.
Dad could do it after work. He'll cook something healthy. It'll be good for the baby.
Oh, that's all right then. It's a nice idea, right, bud?
Sure, I can do that.
A roast, maybe, vegetables, some cake for dessert.
I'll decide what to cook. Don't push it, Kim.
Did I tell you I met one of the neighbors today?
No, what neighbor?
Relax, buddy. Oh, you're so suspicious. The nice people. Work on your social skills. He's always suspicious of neighbors.
Yeah, I wonder why.
You leave me home alone all day. I gotta talk to people. I need something to occupy my time. For fuck's sake, buddy.
Do you guys want to try an experiment?
What?
Ooh, she's a mad scientist.
What experiment? For school?
No, just for fun. I had an idea.
You're full of ideas tonight, aren't you?
I hope you don't expect me to piss in that.
This family swears too much.
Says who? I don't swear.
You just said piss and fuck sake.
Hey, watch your mouth!
I propose that every time one of us swears, we have to put a nickel in the jar as a punishment.
Oh, like a challenge. That's good. I love a challenge.
Yeah. You mean you love to run away from a challenge. You hear that? He loves a challenge.
Married you, didn't I?
You could have done a lot worse. I'm no challenge, I'm a straightforward, easy ride. The Kansas of wives.
So, yes to the jar?
Who gets the money when we're done?
The baby will buy a jolly jumper.
Ooh, that sounds fair.
Dad?
Okay.
All right then. Let's start now.
I don't understand what we're supposed to do.
Nothing. Just do whatever, but don't swear while you do it.
Oh. So what neighbor did you meet?
Mrs. Gigante!
How'd you meet her?
I called to her from the window. I said, howdy neighbor, what's your name?
Well, what did she say?
She said, Mrs. Gigante. What do you think she said? God, do you even listen to me? Is it me? Am I the crazy one?
Honestly, it's a flip of the coin. Nothing.
Don't mumble, Kimmy. I may be going deaf.
Lucky you.
Mrs. Gigante's daughter, Bonnie, is in a dance recital this Sunday.
Blonde girl? Isn't she in your class, Kim?
She takes dance lessons at the Miss Maxie studio in town.
Or remember when Kim did ballet?
Yeah, what a waste of money that was. Oh, the tutu was cute though. Kimmy, you remember the tutu?
It chafed.
Mrs. Gigante said if I ever want the baby to take lessons at the studio, I need to reserve a spot now because Miss Maxie is very popular.
It could be a boy, you know.
Boys take ballet.
Oh, geez, you're gonna make him gay.
Shut up. You homophobe. I think you're gay.
I wish I was.
Ooh. That's nice. You wish you were gay. You wish you were deaf. Do you ever wish you were sober?
Eat shit, Patty.
Oh, that's a nickel. You hear that, Kim? He said shit.
So did you.
Damn it. Oh, wait. Does damn it count?
Yeah. Fuck.
Jesus, Patty, it's like you've got Tourette's.
How many nickels was that?
1 for Dad, 6 for you.
Oh, what's the difference for me? I don't have any money.
Oh, I'll have that jelly jumper by Thursday.
Ow! Oh.
What's the matter?
The baby kicked again.
That's okay.
Oh.
You want the baby to kick. It means it's active and healthy. It's a good thing.
Okay. Right. This one is going to be perfect, bud. I could tell just by people's reactions to me. You remember last week at the grocery store? They were just looking and smiling. They love to see a pregnant woman, especially the ladies. Why do you think they were smiling?
Because you're fatter than they are?
They were smiling because they sensed something special in here. Isn't that right, baby?
I'll make some pasta. Do you want some bow tie pasta?
All right, if I can't have a zippy fish.
Where's my chef's hat? I can't cook without my hat.
Put in the cabinet next to my Thorazine.
Hi, is Jeff McCracken there? Kimberly Lavaco.
I hope you're not calling that bonehead from the burger joint.
I'm on the phone!
And I'm a member of the Junior Wordsmiths of America, an organization dedicated to the puzzleistic arts.
Oh, the puzzleistic arts?
Yeah, like wordplay games, palindrome challenges, spoonerisms. Anagrams are my specialty.
Which one's an anagram again?
It's when you rearrange all the letters in something to make something else. Like the letters in George Washington can be rearranged to spell out sweet groaning hog.
Right. You figured that out yourself?
Yes, I did. Some even come in my monthly newsletter. Like the letters in federal government can be rearranged to spell out large, fervent demon.
Right.
And mother-in-law turns into woman Hitler. My dad loves that
What's on that chain?
A ring?
It's kind of girly.
It's my mom's.
She lets you wear it?
She left it to me.
Oh.
So your disease is like progeria, without the dwarfism, the beak nose, and the receded chin?
Right.
And your body ages 4 times fast as it should.
4.5.
Right, so when you were 4, you looked 18. And when you're 20, you look 90?
Crazy, right?
Huh. And it says right here that the average life expectancy is 16. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Well, how old are you?
Can you do my name?
What?
My name. Can you do an anagram of it?
Oh, right. I want to make sure that I get the chromosome thing done first.
Right. Okay, watch. You inherit an A or B chromosome from dad, and an A or B chromosome from mom. A's are good, B's are bad. If you get 2 A's, that's great. If you get an A and a B, you're just a carrier. But if you get 2 B's, you're screwed.
Oh, and you got 2 B's?
Correct.
So, if your parents ever have another baby, there's always a 25% chance that the kid will have it?
Right.
Guess they're never going to try that again.
Now can you do it? That anagram of my name?
Oh, yeah, but only if you time me.
All right.
Kimberly and Levaco is Levaco?
Yes. Ready?
Hold on. Whew. Okay,
Go.
1C, right?
Yes.
I like to pull out all the K's first because that's one of the hardest letters to use.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, K's, J's, Q's are the hardest. When I first saw you in the cafeteria, I thought you were a new lunch lady. Isn't that funny? I'm sorry. Are you sensitive?
No.
That's good. So, you glad you moved to Pagoda?
It's okay.
And it's not, weird for you?
Is what not weird for me?
To be in high school?
No, why would that be weird?
Since all the other kids ignore you,
I could ask you the same question.
They don't ignore me. I wish they'd ignore me. Done!
Really?
Yeah, how fast was I?
56 seconds.
I would have been faster, but I was carrying on a conversation at the same time.
What'd you get?
Kimberly Levaco turns into Cleverly Akimbo. What's the matter?
What's Akimbo?
It's bend. Like if your hands are on your hips, then your arms are akimbo.
Cleverly Akimbo.
It's good. You should be glad. I did my grandmother's once, and whoosh, she got Arabian beard.
Kim! Hey! How you doing, beautiful?
I'm fine.
God, I'm glad to see ya.
Where have you been?
You won't believe it. I've actually been living in a squat for a couple of months in Trenton.
A squat? What's a squat?
It's a terrible place, Kim. But the people are nice. And then after that, I was living in the woods for a few weeks.
tent's caught on fire. So I went back to see Caucus. But you guys weren't there anymore. So I called Aunt Helen. She wouldn't let me stay with her. But she told me you all took off for Pagoda. How you doing?
I'm good.
And so I came here. But you're not listed in the phone book. So I figured I'd wait in the library until you came by. And I knew you'd come by because I remembered how much you like to read. So I've been here for 10 days.
You've been living in the library?
Yeah, keep it down though. They're real strict about the noise. It's comfortable. At night I sleep in the pillow room. Closing time, I pile of beanbag chairs on top of me. Haven't been caught yet. What's your name?
Jeff. Jeff McCracken.
Nice to meet you. I'm Deborah Watts. You gonna eat that cookie?
Oh, well,
You don't mind, do ya?
I guess
I
not.
haven't eaten in a couple of days. I missed you, kiddo. Kim ever tell you about her Aunt Deborah?
No?
We're best buds, right, Kim? If you ever do anything to hurt her, I will fuck you up big time. Yeah, I think that your friend is shit his pants.
Deborah, come on!
What? Sorry. You know I'm just messing with your head, right? You're a good kid. You want a hand job? Hey, I'm a dyke, so I don't actually do that anymore. Unless you got $20. You're not underage, are you?
Yes.
Oh, forget it. Deal's off. Spent enough time in jail. You're gonna have to pleasure yourself, Dexter.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing around. What happened? You don't like my sense of humor anymore? Wait. This isn't a date, is it?
No.
Good, because this kid's kind of freaky. Don't take offense, though. I was a total outcast myself.
That doesn't surprise me.
There you go. Rise into the occasion. He's a keeper.
Could I maybe meet you out front in a few minutes?
Hell no. I gotta go see a guy about something. Hey, how come you guys didn't tell me you were moving?
You disappeared.
You could have left a note or something.
Dad seemed anxious to leave.
Yeah, I understand.
Shit! What's the matter?
The old lady's been giving me the stink eye all day.
The librarian?
Yeah, she caught me giving myself a splash bath in the ladies' room this morning.
A what?
You know, just the vitals, the pits, the snatch.
Ew.
Hey, kid, you have no idea how hard it is to be homeless.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. I got you something, Kimmy, for your birthday.
You did?
Don't sound so surprised.
When's your birthday?
Today.
I found it just in time.
Why didn't you say anything?
Sweet 16 and never been kissed. Right?
Shut up!
I wrapped it myself.
It's a shell.
A conch shell.
What's it do?
You blow on it. See the hole in the end of it? It's like a horn.
Right.
I got it in Trenton off this crackhead named Winnie. She used to own a hotel in Miami Beach.
And now she lives in a squat?
Hey, kid, life takes some awful turns, you know? That shell came all the way from Florida.
It's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, gonna need the address.
What address?
To the house.
Our house?
Don't play with me, Kim.
I can't. I'm not supposed to.
Why not? Because of your dad? I'm family. Do you think he wants me sleeping on the streets?
Probably.
But you don't. You've got her, right? Which reminds me, I need your help with something, Kim. Can you help me with something?
I don't know.
Something I've been thinking about. Something good for us both. You'll like it. Maybe we can work your friend in.
No thanks.
Give me the address, would ya? Thanks, gorgeous. Leave the front door unlocked, and I'll talk to you later tonight. In the meantime, anybody asks, you didn't see me. You neither.
Okay.
Peace out, girl.
I am so sorry.
That's okay. My aunt's a lesbian too.
Really?
Yeah, she's not nearly as inappropriate as yours is, though.
Yeah, that's kind of her thing.
She used to live with you?
Yeah, it's a caucus. She slept in our basement, but then she did something, so we had to move.
What did she do?
I don't know. They don't really talk about it.
Huh. You know, I have cousins that live in Secaucus.
Oh, you do? You know what? I really should be going.
Why?
I have to feed my mom.
Your mom?
She has carpal tunnel. I'll call you though.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't say anything, and I barely even speak to them. They're very distant cousins.
Well, that's good. I really should be going.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And one of my best friends was Mr. Hicks. He lived next door to us in Secaucus. He used to bring me cabbages from his garden. Oh, you would have liked Mr. Hicks. When I wasn't feeling well, he'd go down to the corner and buy my cigarettes for me. Oh, he was such a kind man. He would do whatever you asked him to. What in God's name was that? Kim, what are you doing?
I'm blowing my conch shell.
Well, cut it out! You'll wake the neighbors! I don't know about you, baby, but I am so hungry I could chew off my own arm. Kim, me and the baby need some food.
I'll be there in a second.
Where did you get a conch shell?
Don Ho, he spoke at our school today.
That is a lie. You better not have stolen that thing!
I didn't steal it.
Make us some cereal.
You can't wait for Dad.
It's 10 o'clock. I'll grow a long white beard waiting for that no-show. I don't know why he bothered setting the table.
He said he would make dinner.
No. Well, he said a lot of things over the years. 90% of it was bullshit.
Jar.
Shit.
Mom!
I'm sorry. I'm crying. Your father set some nickels aside. Pop them in.
Where do you think he is?
Probably face down in a bowl of peanuts somewhere. I love Don Ho. Your father used to tell me he was going to take me to Hawaii to meet him. Of course, that never happened.
Maybe he'll surprise you someday. You never know.
Yeah, you do. Sometimes, Kim, you actually do know. I'm never going to Hawaii. Hey, I did that a spinning needle and a string trick. It said I'm having another girl. Exciting, right?
How'd you thread the needle?
Oh, it took an hour and a half, but I did it. Persevere in life, baby girl. That's another good lesson I'm passing to you. I was just telling your sister about that nice old man, Mr. Hicks. You remember him, Kimberly?
Dad said he was a pervert who kept stacks of dirty magazines in his basement.
Hey! But now I have to rewind and record over that. You are not going to say mean things about Mr. Hicks on my tape. He brought me cabbages. Yeah. As I was saying, remember Mr. Hicks?
Vaguely.
Wasn't it funny how he called you the Duchess?
It wasn't that funny.
Yes, he called you the Duchess and me Hiawatha. He was such a comical little man.
Is that him?
Better have his shoes in his hands, like in the cartoons, you know.
Anybody home?
Oh, hell.
Hey, sister, did you miss me?
Not at all. Go away, Deb.
Ah, come on, you know me.
I do too! It has been very quiet around here. You have to leave.
Nice place. Thanks, except for the wallpaper. Yikes, it looks like you live in a giant thermos.
I mean it, Deb. You cannot stay here.
Don't worry, it won't be for very long.
That's what you said last time. You stayed for 6 years.
I got some things out front I need to bring in.
Oh, what things?
I'll keep them in the basement with me, relax.
Buddy's head is gonna explode.
Don't even tell him I'm here. I'll be like a mouse.
How did she even find us?
Who knows?
Stay away from her, Kim. Do me that favor. We'll just pretend she doesn't exist. Are you wearing lipstick?
Yeah.
Why?
I was just trying it on. I wanted to see what it would look like.
And rouge?
A little bit.
I don't like it. You look like a made-up corpse. What are those?
They're just the chemicals I need.
Chemicals? Why do you need chemicals?
Which way's the basement?
That way.
You better not be building a bomb down there.
I'm not building a bomb.
That is your Aunt Deborah. Never loan her money.
Do you think he'll be home by midnight?
Why? You gonna turn into a pumpkin? What's with you?
Another bite?
Another bite for the baby girl in the belly. Eats it up, poops in her pants like a good baby should.
Mom?
Yes.
Can we just be normal for a few minutes? Can you just ask me how school was or something?
I'll stick in the mud, you know? Criticizing my mothering skills. That buzzkill you hear is your sister, Kimberly. I can't wait for you to come out and tell her to lighten up. Deborah, remember when Kim was born? She was such a sourpuss.
I was incarcerated the last time you gave birth.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was! We called her Grumpy Face! Cute, right? I know it'll cheer you up. You want to name the baby?
No, I don't want to name the baby.
Come on, it'll be fun. You have such a good imagination. Remember that Don Ho thing? You're so clever. Please.
God, okay. How about...
Pick something good.
I'm feeling like she's a Carmelita.
Ooh, very pretty. I'm gonna have me a Spanish baby. Little Carmelita, ma bonita baby.
You like it?
Very much. Thank you. Hey, Kim just named the baby.
Hey, did you show her the shell I got for your birthday? What'd your mom get you? Something lame, I'll bet. What?
I forgot.
You forgot her birthday?
Now don't start with me.
I didn't forget.
I did so.
Hello? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fine.
Car problems. I'm sorry I forgot your birthday, honey. I think the cancer is spreading to my memory cells.
You don't have cancer.
Are you a doctor?
No, Mom. I'm not a doctor.
Then don't tell me what I do and don't have. I'm gonna die, Kim. It's sad, but you need to be prepared. People pass away, you know. Suddenly they're gone forever. But Mr. Hicks, one day he's bringing me cabbages from his garden. The next day he drops dead. Deborah! Deb! Deborah! Remember when Mr. Hicks dropped dead?
Oh, Jesus, Patty, give it a rest. Your mouth is like a lawnmower.
You'll miss my mouth when I'm dead.
I don't think so.
You'll miss me too. Because I'm a fixture in your life. You're actually gone. That's how it was when your Nana died. I kept forgetting she was dead. I'd see a sale at the supermarket and think, oh, Ma should get down here for those pork chops. And then I remember, oh yeah, she's dead. You get so used to people being around, it takes your body a long time to adjust. Like when you move a lamp. And you keep going to the same place in the dark to turn it on even though you moved it across the room weeks ago. Oh, and Cinnamon died! Oh, and we kept putting the dinner scraps into the doggy bowl. Oh, we were just so used to him being there. That's how it's gonna be when I'm gone. Kimberly, you're gonna have to remind yourself, I'm not here anymore.
Or vice versa.
You take that back.
16's just an average, Mom, just because it's my
I'm
birthday.
not talking
doesn't-
about you, I'm talking about myself.
As always.
I'm the one falling apart here. There's no self-involved. What is that?
It's a mailbox, Patty.
I know it's a mailbox. Jesus Christ!
You want to help me with this gun?
Sure.
Hey! Hey! You cannot steal mailboxes! That is a federal offense!
How was school?
Good. We had a mock debate.
Kimberly, remember, we were going to be ignoring Deborah.
I lobbied for animal rights.
I'm sorry, I forgot your birthday, honey.
Did your side win?
Yeah, we won.
I'll have your father get a cake. Kim, you forgot to wipe my mouth. Fine. I'll come back. We'll try to be normal. You see how they treat me, Carmelita? You have all the evidence right here. Caught on tape!
Thanks for the ride to school, Mr. Lovaco.
Uh-huh.
You really didn't have to offer.
I was standing in front of my car.
Yeah, I just had to ask Kimberly a couple more questions before I presented my paper today.
You shouldn't stand in people's driveways like that. You're gonna get yourself run over.
Thanks for the tip, Mr. L.
What's the matter?
My back is sore. My shoulders, too.
Huh. Those are new. Maybe we can go to the clinic tomorrow.
This is a nice car.
What are you talking about? It's a total wreck.
Yeah, but I usually take the bus to school, and this is much more comfortable. No one's spinning at me.
It's early yet.
Hey, Kim, you have your driver's license yet?
No.
Well, I got mine a couple months ago, but my dad won't let me touch the car. Says I'm accident prone. But I'm a pretty good driver, though. Hey, why don't I take the wheel for a couple blocks, Mr. Lovaco?
Oh, just keep quiet.
You know, my dad would take me to school himself, but he works the night shift. He stays up real late and sleeps in.
You know, my dad stays up real late, too, sometimes. You got in, what was it, 3 a.m.?
You work the night shift too, Mr. Lovaco?
No, I don't.
Must have been hard getting up this morning.
I managed.
You know, if you rearrange all the letters in snooze alarm, you get, alas, no more Z's.
Huh. That's weird.
Where do you work, Mr. Lovaco?
Chevron station on Palisades Avenue.
Are you the guy in the booth?
Yeah, I'm the guy in the booth.
My dad works in the booth too. He collects tolls on the turnpike.
That's a lousy job. Breathing in those fumes all day.
Well, he likes it.
Oh, sure. I can cook dinner. That's a great idea.
What?
Forget it.
You've got something to say, Kim.
I don't. Just go faster. You drive like an old man.
Kim is upset because I went out for a few beers after work last night instead of cooking dinner.
Dad, shut up.
She thinks I should stay at home and smoke pipes and wear sweaters.
That's not what I think.
Why you being all pissy?
I'm not. Drop it.
I'm the grown-up, not you. Don't worry about what kind I get in. Just mind your own business.
I didn't even say anything.
Well, you kind of did, actually. You showing off for your boyfriend?
Dad!
Kim, just cut it out.
Oh no, that's cretin! Chevron station? It's an anagram. Oh no, Bass Cretin!
Right. Enough of the jumbles.
Sorry, once you start, it's hard to stop. It's like heroin.
Heroin.
AKA Smack Brown Junk H. My brother's in rehab. He crashed my dad's moped.
You finished that glaucoma paper?
Yes.
You know, Bonnie Gigante big glaucoma too.
So?
I'm just saying.
Hey, can you get us free burgers?
Free burgers?
Yeah. Seeing as you work at Zippy Burger, since I gave you a ride.
Well, I'm not really supposed to do that.
Well, you can't slip us a vanilla shake on the slide?
Well, they count the cups, so they know one was missing.
Oh. I see how it is. Okay then.
Hey, Kimberly, you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Well, do you want to go? I could be the dungeon master.
It's a game?
Yeah, you go on adventures, and you can be like an elven cleric or a paladin or something. You want to see my die?
Sure.
They're for rolling hit point damage, like if you were attacked by a hobgoblin.
That game is for devil worshippers. You're not going to learn that shit.
What? It's not for devil worshippers.
You go to graveyards and sacrifice cats and whatnot. I've seen it on the news. It makes kids crazy to kill themselves.
No. You got it mixed up with something else, Mr. Lovaco. This is just a fun fantasy role-playing game.
Try one of those Pop-O-Matic games instead. Go to Clean Fun.
These dice are so cool.
Do you want to play?
She's not playing.
Look at this dice, Dad.
The singular dice is die. It's a die.
Look at this die, Dad.
It's 12-sided.
See, it's like a pentagram or something.
It's just a die.
Oh, you can play D&D too, Mr. Lovaco.
No! No one is playing D&D! I'm sorry to yell, Jeff, but I feel strongly about this issue.
That's okay. My dad yells too. So does my brother when he needs more methadone. So I've gotten used to the yelling.
Good for you.
I do get a discount
Discount?
at Zippy Burger. So, I don't know. If you wanted that, I guess I could just say that I was buying it for myself.
Well, now you're talking. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, if you do, can I have a ride tomorrow too, Mr. Lovaco?
Well, I don't see why not, as long as you keep quiet. Discounted burgers. I bet they taste better when you're not paying full price, right, Kim?
You missed my birthday.
Yeah, I know. I talked to your mother. I'm getting a cake over at Lambert's tonight.
That's it?
What do you want me to say? Stuff happens. I don't think my old man ever remembered my birthday.
How comforting.
Well, I'm sorry, honey, but you know how crazy it's been with the move and the new job and the baby and everything?
Uh-huh.
Oh, for God's sakes, you're getting your freaking cake! Cut me some slack. Between you and your mother.
So, did you work at a gas station in Secaucus too, Mr. Lovaco?
What?
Well, in Secaucus. Was there a Chevron station there too?
You said we lived in Secaucus.
Kimberly did.
It just came up.
Right, it just came up.
I didn't say anything. I just said we lived there.
Don't worry, Mr. Lovaco. Kimberly didn't give away any family secrets or anything.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
We don't have any family secrets.
I didn't say you
What did
did.
you say to him? Are you
Nothing.
punishing me?
No, Dad.
What did I say about talking to people?
Well, we had to talk for my paper.
And I thought I told you Kim was busy.
Well, you
I
did.
thought I told you to pick another disease.
Kim called me and
No one needs to know my family business.
Well, I didn't ask about the family.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jeff. Because I was a boy, and I was 16 months ago, and I know what's going on here.
Dad, cut it out.
You are not gonna get all chatty with Kim and start feeling the tits. I know how the hormones work. I know what this discount burger business is about.
I just wanted to ride to school.
I knew how to warm up the dance. I knew how to satanic role-playing game.
It's not satanic.
I know the right way to get into a girl's pants.
I'm not getting into anyone's pants.
You got that right, Jeffrey. Now, not another word about Secaucus. No Secaucus, no D&D, and no pin touching. I need it.
I hate you! I hope you drink yourself sick and crash this fucking car! I hope you swerve off a cliff and the shitbox explodes and you die, you motherfucker!
Oh, look. We're here. Ow.
Kim didn't tell you about the meeting?
No, and really, I don't think I should be attending any family meetings with you people.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Because Mr. Lovaco yelled at me this morning, and I don't even know why, but the main thing that he said was that I shouldn't know too much about his family, so I think I should just stay away.
You know what your problem is? You worry too much. Anybody ever tell you that?
Yes, that's why I take anxiety medication.
You're late. And I thought I told you to fill the kid in.
Oh, actually,
Oh, is it always up to me to be the responsible one? Sit. I got some things on the Xerox. Don't move until I get back. Neither of you.
you should probably escape while you can.
That's okay. She'll just hunt me down and drag me back here. I liked your glaucoma paper, by the way. It was way better than Bonnie Gigante's.
You think?
Yeah, you had that eyeball diagram and everything. It was very thorough.
Thanks.
So, are you like mad at me
No?
about my paper?
No, it was good.
You looked kind of weird when I read it in class this morning.
No, it was a good paper.
And then how come you ate lunch by yourself?
I was just reading.
I thought you were mad at me.
No, I wasn't. I just thought you were done, so...
Done? With lunch?
No, I thought you were done, writing the paper, so...
So I wouldn't eat lunch with you?
I don't know.
I thought you were mad about my paper or your dad or something.
My dad?
More embarrassed, since he told me not to touch you and to kiss you and stuff.
I really don't want to talk about
Because I was thinking, if you wanted me to, I'd do it anyway. I know your dad's trying to be protective and everything, but you might want to do something that he thinks that you don't want to do. So if you wanted to be like kissed or whatever, then I'd totally do it. As a friend, like if you ever needed someone to like practice on, but not if you didn't want to though. Obviously, I'm just saying. I'm not afraid of your dad. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm assuming you wouldn't tell him, so in that case, I wouldn't be afraid of him. I mean, are you mad at me?
No.
Because that's not why I've been talking to you this whole time. I didn't even think about it until your dad brought it up this morning. So, I don't know. I guess if you wanted, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, you'll let me know, or okay right now?
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's just she's going to come right back. So.
Right. Cool.
All set. Listen up, because the plan is genius. You know what check washing is?
Oh, no. I think this is the exact thing Mr. Lovaco was talking about. I shouldn't be involved with any check-washing plans.
Hear me out. It's the end of the month, right? People are paying their bills, popping them in the mail, gas, cable, whatever. So last night, I unbolted the mailbox outside a Kraft's liquor store, and I dragged it home.
You stole a mailbox?
Cool, right? And Kim and I, we got these glue traps, you know, like for mice.
I just helped a little.
And we tied string through them, and we lowered them into the mailbox. You know, like we were fishing. And we pulled up all of these envelopes. And guess what was inside most of them?
Checks?
Exactly! Checks that I just Xeroxed on that machine over there using a roll of dimes I stole out of old Stink Eye's purse.
Oh, I'm getting acid stomach.
And in our basement is a solution that I made using a recipe off the internet. It said you put this amount of Clorox and splash of so-and-so, and when I drop the checks into the solution, guess what's gonna happen?
The ink will come off?
Right. Whatever anyone wrote in will magically disappear, and I'll have a stack of blank checks. And since I Xeroxed them before I washed them,
You'll still have the signatures.
and I've always been a first-class forger. Did 2 years in the Georgia Penn thanks to my outstanding forgeries.
So she has this plan to rewrite all the checks.
And they'll look totally believable.
But she wants to make them out to you.
To me?
I said you probably wouldn't.
Why me?
You got a bank account, don't you?
Yeah, at First National, but it's only got 40 bucks in it.
Right now it has 40 bucks in it. But what do you say we fill that puppy up?
She said we'd get a cut of the money.
I give you the new checks tomorrow. You go in with Kimberly. Kim pretends to be your grandmother.
I haven't agreed to all this. It's still hypothetical.
She says, this is my grandson, and he just had a birthday, and he would like to cash some of his birthday checks. They make sure you have an account, which you do, and they hand you all of the cash. They won't even blink. Grandmother, little kid, piece of cake. I take my half of the dough when I hop a bus to Miami. My friend Winnie, the crackhead, says it's paradise down there.
Can't we get into trouble?
No, you're kids. You can't get into trouble.
Because my brother went to juvenile detention center and I...
Look, this is very safe.
I can't do it. My dad'd kill me.
You buy him a tie.
He doesn't wear ties.
Some tube socks then. Whatever he needs, you buy it. He'll love you for it.
Well, I guess he needs a new moped.
There you go, a new moped then.
I don't know, Aunt Deborah.
Oh, don't go backing out on me now, Kim. The kid's starting to come around, and you promised.
I said maybe.
Do you see what you're doing? You're scaring Kim. Tell her it's a good idea.
Well, I'll do it, but only if Kim wants me to. But I don't think she does.
He's right. I don't. It's too much.
It's not too much. You owe this to me. Who brought you to the bowling alley all those times? And the roller rink? I did for you. Now you do for me. That's how life works.
I know.
I had it rough, Kim. You know that. And you're gonna begrudge me busting it? Because that's all I need. And I'll be good once I'm there, I promise. I'll start a new life. I'll get a straight job on the beach selling slushies or something.
You could get a job here, earn a little money, and go to Miami later.
I don't have time for later. My whole life has been later. What, get some crap job at Walmart and wait for things to get good? While the years go by and I get fat and I never get to Miami? That ain't me, Kimmy. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't be years.
Yes, it would. For me, it would. I get trapped.
You get arrested. It's not the same thing.
I don't want to wait anymore. I'm not a kid. I know what life does now. It flies right by you. And all the good things go right along with it. You don't stop to fall in your lap. You gotta grab the good stuff. Otherwise it's gone. And once it's gone, it don't come back. Believe me. Come on, Kimmy. You gotta help me out, please.
Okay. I think we should do it.
Shit. Oopsie. Another nickel. Kim? Kim, are you awake?
No.
Kim? Kim? I'm sorry. Kim,
What?
I'm sorry. I got your cake. It's a little smushed on the side, but I bet it still tastes good.
Dad, go to bed.
And I brought a present. It's a board game. You want to play?
No.
It's the game of trouble.
You're
It's
drunk.
a problematic game.
You're drunk.
Your mom and I used to play this when we first got married. It's a good game. Come on, Kim, come play trouble.
I'm tired.
You're always tired. Come see me and help me set up.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought the feds found my mailbox.
What's this?
How you doing, buddy?
What are you doing here?
You look good. You been working out?
Look, I don't know how you found this, but you
It
gotta,
was challenging.
you gotta go. I'm not kidding, Deborah.
I don't have a connection.
And what the hell did you do? What? I don't want to know. Just get out before you get us thrown in the pokey.
Patty said I could stay, didn't she, Kim?
Well, Patty's not paying the rent, so screw.
Ooh, a problematic game. Can I play?
Shh! You wake her up!
I'm blue, guys. What are you, Dad?
You owe me a stereo, by the way.
You should be in bed, Kim. We got a big day tomorrow.
What big day?
What's that? A cake? It's about time.
Get out, Deborah. I'm serious.
I love cake. I'll get the forks.
Why even bother? I'm like the guy on the hill pushing the rock.
Was he drunk too?
Hey, that's fine. You shouldn't say things like that. Besides, tonight was my last hurrah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about what you said. About how you wished I would die. Remember you said that about the car exploding? Well, I thought, well, that can't be a good thing for a daughter to say. So, if you want me to stop, I promise to stop.
Right.
Have I ever promised before?
No.
All right then, see? Hey, how about on Saturday we go to Six Flags Safari?
Sure.
This reminds me of the old days. My dad staggering in, loaded, waking me up to play a game of Parcheesi over a slice of cake. I'm green. I'm always green in these games.
Deborah, we didn't even sing.
Oh.
What time is it?
I know it's late, but it was for Kim.
You're playing a game? How come no one asked me to play? I like games too, you know.
Do you want to play, Mom?
May I be yellow?
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right.
Against the honor.
Hey, you got the cake!
It's lopsided.
Oh, I hit a pothole.
You want a piece?
Better not. Ugh, my diabetes.
What diabetes?
Deborah showed up again.
I know, she's like a bad rash.
I got you a present.
Ooh.
Look, an electric toothbrush. I thought this might be easier to manage. Better than the regular toothbrush, because of the bandages.
You know what we need? Music. Thank you for the toothbrush, buddy.
I also got something for the baby.
That's sweet. Hey, how come I don't get a gift? You got everybody else a gift but me?
I got my stereo. Let's give it to her.
How's this for music?
No, it's too old.
I like it, Aunt Deborah. Keep it on.
Kim and I have the same taste in music.
How was your day at school, Kim?
What?
Oh, how was your day at school?
Fine.
You gotta get a 6 to get out of home base. Damn, 4. Your turn, Patty.
What did you do at school?
We had a discussion about the Holocaust.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. You know, some people say the Holocaust didn't actually happen.
What people say the Holocaust didn't happen.
Just some people I know. Mind your own business, Deborah. 6! Move my mannequin. I go again. Isn't this fun? Playing games, chatting about the Holocaust. Oh, that could be her middle name! Carmelita Tashandalavaco! What the hell kind of name is that?
I got a 3.
I got a 5.
You know how to swing dance, honey?
No.
Hey, I thought we were playing this game!
We're taking a dance break.
I know, they have all sorts of dance clubs in Miami.
Miami. What do you know about Miami?
I know that they have dance clubs and palm trees. And that's a whole lot nicer than New Jersey.
Hey, remember when we used to dance like this?
No, I do not.
At Kukla's underage club? When I was courting you?
I didn't know you were courted, Mom.
Six! Move my guy out! My turn! Four! Move the other guy!
Were you ever courted, Aunt Deborah?
Yeah, in a different way, I
Oh, look at him. He's such a ham. Remember he played the music man? He was good. I always thought he was gonna be somebody.
Catholic school kid popped by the roof today. Sold me 5 raffle tickets. Grand prize is a family trip to the Alamo.
Alamo. They didn't have a family trip to Hawaii.
I'm popping for you, bud. You got a 2. Now you, Kim. You got a 4.
You know, Davy Crockett fought at the Alamo.
Remember when Dad dressed up as Davy Crockett for Halloween?
Yeah, he went trick-or-treating, 3 sheets to the wind, and took a header off the Dooley's porch.
Never did find that coonskin cap.
I miss this. Living under a roof like this? When I was living in the woods, I could hear the coyotes sniffing at the flap of my tent. That was some scary shit.
Buddy, go get a tape recorder. I want the baby to know how much fun her family had.
Ah, leave them alone. They're dancing. 6. And another 6. And a 1. And you're out, Patty.
You bitch.
Am I in trouble?
Damn right you are.
You whore. Down now.
You okay, honey?
I'm having a good time.
What's the matter? Kim?
Hey, you're going to get out. It's in your chest, honey.
Deborah, call an ambulance.
What's the matter with her?
And the thing is, I don't think I'm very good with kids. I mean, I like kids. I just never pictured myself as a father. I'm more of a bachelor uncle type, you know? Which isn't to say I have any regrets. I love Kim. And I'm happy you're coming, but when you're young, you imagine yourself doing a bunch of different things. Crazy, unrealistic stuff, but... And then when Patty got pregnant with Kim, it was like, okay, I guess I did this then. Which was fine. It made things easier in some ways. Not having any choices, I guess. I mean, most guys in the world are just guys who go to work, right? Guys with kids. So there's no shame in that. Just being a regular person. Although, I would still like to travel someday. That's something I'd like to do. I'll see these countries on TV and I'll think, wow, that's a weird place. I'd like to see it in person, maybe. Like Pamplona. That's in Spain. And the bulls run through the streets chasing everybody, and guys scramble up buildings and run into doorways, and some people get gored. It looks fun. I'd like that. But you need money to see things, so. Your mom and I spent a few days on the Jersey Shore once, right after we got married. Well, not right after, but once we'd saved enough. It was nice. You know what's funny? When we decided to leave Secaucus, I thought, hey, we're finally going somewhere. But then we came to Pagoda, which wasn't exactly the someplace I had in mind, but what are you going to do? Those Alamo raffle tickets didn't work out either. It was in the paper. Some retired gardener won. Like he needed a vacation. See the world, Carmelita. That's my advice to you. Patty's gonna be mad I'm using a tape recorder, but I got nothing else to do. I haven't had a drink in 8 days. I promised the kid. See that? I'm a good guy. I don't know what Patty's been saying all these things, but I'm telling you straight. I'm a good guy.
The passageway divides, east or west?
No, west.
You head west for 20 feet and reach a door.
Gandrella, the half-elfin thief, listens at the door.
You hear nothing.
I check for traps.
Gandrella finds no traps.
Westlock draws her sword!
Gandrella draws her dagger!
Polenta draws her staff.
I open the door.
The door opens with a creak. Beyond it is a room cluttered with mangled pieces of armor. On a pedestal in the center of the room appears to be a gold statuette in the shape of a manticore.
What's a manticore?
I'll look it up in the monster manual.
Oh, let's go to a different room. No, that's a gold statue. It's treasure. That's what you said at the cauldron. Then those troglodytes came and pummeled us with clubs.
Look, that's a manticore.
I'm leaving.
I'm going inside.
Kim, what are you doing?
Be brave, Mom.
I'll go with Kim. Look at the book. It has wings and claws and a lion's body. You have to come with us, Patty. Westlock's the fighter.
We need your 18 strength.
Fine.
You enter the room. The door shuts slam behind you!
Knew it!
4 manticores swoop down from the ceiling and begin attacking you! Hold on! They got the initiative because they surprised you!
I told you we were going to be attacked.
2 manticores go for Gandrella and 2 for Westlock.
What about for Polenta?
They ignore Kim for now.
You're playing favorites.
It's all in the dice, ladies. Live with it.
How much hit point damage?
Well, let's see here. Claws, teeth, spikes, that's 29 for Gandrella and 46 for Westlock.
Give me a fucking break.
Mrs. Lavaco!
I'm -11. -9.
You're both dead.
This game sucks. Can Polenta resurrect us with magic? Ooh.
Kim, you're surrounded by manticores. What are you gonna do?
I cast a teleport spell, so we're transported back to that magic fountain of healing.
Before the incantation is out from your mouth, the manticores descend upon you! One tears your arm off, another digs its claws into your back, spikes shoot at you from all sides, another rips your throat out! Essentially, you're torn to shreds.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a kid's game? This is sick.
They tore my throat out? Cool.
That's it. We've been playing this game for 3.5 days, and just like that, we're all dead.
Well, it was kind of careless of you to all jump in the room like that.
Do over.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
This is bullshit.
A valiant attempt on your noble beautiful journey, but the gods were not with our adventurers today.
This guy's a G.
We thank you, Dungeon Master, for your time and patience.
Not a problem, my wise and decomposing sage.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh, it's time for my pills! Kimberly, it's time for your pills too. Isn't this fun? We all take pills!
I don't take no pills.
I'm on Ritalin.
Ritalin! Can I try one of those?
I'm not really allowed to hand them out.
Oh, fuck you then, greedy prick. I know. Pickles in the jar.
I never got the chance to ask you, what happened to your leg, Mrs. Tobacco?
Damn. When Kimberly was at the hospital with a heart attack, I snuck out back for a quick smoke. Fell off the loading dock.
Well, you probably shouldn't have been smoking anyway.
I smoked when I was pregnant with Kim, and nothing happened to her.
Now, I wish I could just put your mom and my dad in a room and conduct experiments.
How you feeling, Kim?
Good.
You doing your exercises, eating right?
Uh-huh.
She goes back to school tomorrow.
Is that right?
Dad says I can.
That's great. I'm real proud of you. Fighting back, staying strong, getting back up on that horse, right?
I guess.
That's terrific. So, maybe we can go back to our plan then?
Yeah, I'd like that. How about we do it tomorrow, right after school?
Oh, hey, all right. That's what I like. Raring to go.
I don't know, if Kim...
Kim says she's fine.
Yeah, but can't we wait? What's a couple days?
In Kimberly time, that's about a week and a half. It's like dog years.
Ha, dog years. That's good.
You said we'd get half the money, right?
Yeah, just like what we said.
Because I was thinking maybe that wasn't so fair.
What do you mean?
Well, me and Jeff having to split half and you getting a whole other half to yourself, that's a little wonky.
Wonky? It was my idea.
But we're doing all the work.
Work? I dragged a mailbox 8 blocks in the dead of night.
I think it should be an even split, 3 ways.
What are you talking about? This isn't a frickin' hoagie we're cutting up.
But you can't do it without us. I think an even split would be more fair.
Did you talk her into this?
I didn't say anything.
Do you want to do it or not?
What's going on, Kim? You don't need money.
Yes, I do.
For what?
For family stuff.
What's family stuff?
None of your business. I didn't ask you what you were going to do with your money.
I told you, I'm going to Miami.
Good for you. 1/3 of the money is plenty to get there. So we'll go to the bank tomorrow?
I don't believe this. You're rolling.
What's fair is fair, Aunt Deborah. Don't you want to be fair?
Screw you, Kim. You play this injured little twerp, and you're hustling me.
Fine then. Forget it. It's off.
Oh, Kim.
No, Jeff's right. I'm really not 100%.
Jesus, it's fine. 3 ways to sleep. God damn it.
So, we'll meet in the library tomorrow, get changed, and head over to the bank? You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right then.
A shakedown, my own flesh and blood. This is rotten.
Can somebody help me open these? I just cracked a tooth.
up and about. Look at her go. So excited to get back to school. The anxious scholar racing to the breakfast table.
Don't be a dick, Dad.
We got a healthy breakfast. Starting the day off right.
Where's the Captain Crunch?
Dr. Cabana says fiber, fiber, fiber.
But I'm better now. Can't we switch back?
And here's some milk. He also said you need calcium. We don't want you breaking a hip.
I don't want any milk.
If I can drink it, you can drink it. How you feeling?
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Me too. You look well rested.
Thank you. It's the calcium.
Uh-huh. What is this?
Oh,
A Bible?
I know we've never been religious people, but I thought
Is this because we play D&D?
I'm trying to give you your space, Kim. If you want to play that game, that's your business. But I would just like to present an alternative.
Jeez, Dad. Let it go.
Your mother said you were all murdered by winged demons.
They weren't demons. They were manticores.
I was flipping through Leviticus this morning. Some of it's pretty racy. You might like it. You know, when you were a baby, we went to church. Your mom played the organ.
Morning.
Hey, Patty, remember you used to play the organ? Maybe if those bandages come off soon, we can get back to that.
Forget the organ, buddy. I'll be happy when I can wipe my own ass.
Yeah, me too.
Was Aunt Deborah up yet?
No, she sleeps till noon every day. Why would she be up?
I don't know. I thought she said something about going for a jog.
A jog? Deborah?
I don't know. Maybe I misheard her.
Well, Kim, I don't want you spending too much time with her.
Aunt Deborah?
She's got a lot of problems.
Compared to who?
Just do me a favor and don't get involved in any of her shenanigans.
Shenanigans? Nice word, Dad.
Your daughter's making fun of me.
Don't do that, Kim. Your father is sensitive.
How's your friend, by the way?
My friend?
Yeah, the kid from Zippy Burger.
Jeff?
Yeah, how's Jeff?
He's fine.
Good. So, you like that boy?
Dad?
I know I handled it all wrong in the car, but I'm your father, so... You like him?
Yeah, Dad, what are you getting
I
at?
still know him at all, so I want to ask questions. Make sure he only has good intentions.
What are you worried about? I went through menopause 4 years ago.
Jeez, Kim.
It's not going to get me pregnant.
It's not what I meant.
Buddy, I'm finished. Come wipe me.
I'll be right back.
Here's the coffee.
It's about time. You said you'd be up.
I am up.
You're late. Did you get my stuff?
It's right here.
Where'd you get it?
Salvation Army. They got a nice selection.
God, it's ugly.
It's supposed to be ugly. Now put it away. Save it for later.
Jeff wanted to know if he needed to wear anything special.
Special? What does he mean? He's playing himself. There's nothing special. That kid messes this up. Wait about it.
That was a lovely way to start the day. Got some plans for the day?
What, they can't get up early?
What's in the duffel bag?
That's mine, school project.
Huh. Awful lot of school projects. You know, you could look for a job today. Earn some money to pay me back for that stereo.
Again with the stereo. It's too early, buddy. And the fact is, you owed it to me. So shut up about it.
What? Owed you?
You agreed to give it to me?
Agreed. You agreed. You know what? Forget it.
No. You've been forgetting it all week. You throw out these little digs, and then you retreat to your corner, and it's starting to tick me off.
It's a good day, Deborah. Don't go pissing on it.
Who brought up the stereo? Was it me? Did I bring up the stereo, Kim?
What kind of cereal you want, Patty?
Whatever, so long as you put the berries on.
You've obviously got something on your mind. You got something on your mind?
Nope.
What do you want to know, buddy?
Nothing. I know more than enough. I don't want to know anymore. You'll implicate me.
Implicates you. You're already implicated. I wasn't the one.
This, Deborah.
Then why do you keep bringing up that piece of junk stereo.
It wasn't a piece of junk. It was vintage.
Did you or did you not agree to give it to me?
Yes, I did. If you did what you said you would do. But you didn't.
I tried to.
But you didn't. Trying isn't doing.
I went to go do it. It's not my fault. It didn't happen.
Right. Well,
Don't drop anything on my account.
I love that electric toothbrush.
We had an agreement.
the agreement, block your ears, Kim. The agreement was I'd give you the stereo if you went next door and slapped the guy around.
What guy?
Mr. Hicks.
Which you did not do.
You hired Aunt Deborah to beat up Mr. Hicks?
My gums feel so clean.
Why would you do that?
Because of his goddamn cabbages. They kept spreading into our yard. And I told him to cut them back. How many times did I tell him, Patty?
Many times.
And he would just wave his hands like I was the crazy one.
So why didn't you beat him up yourself?
He was my neighbor. I can't beat up my own neighbor.
You people are freaks.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this episode.
You did so, Patty. You know damn well
Mrs.
what
mentions
you...
that she saw a masked intruder crawl in his window. Did you wear a mask?
Yes, a pig mask.
A pig mask? What the hell's the matter with you?
I didn't want to be identified. You told me to scare him.
I didn't tell you to kill him.
I didn't know he had a weak heart. I didn't even do anything. He took one look at me and dropped dead.
But you were wearing a pig mask. If a pig lady crawled in my window, I'd drop dead too.
So that's why we had to leave Secaucus? Because you killed Mr. Hicks?
Nobody killed anybody.
Kim, go wait in the car.
He just died.
He was very old, honey.
I didn't even touch him. It wouldn't hold up in court, I'll tell you that much.
You should have cut those cabbages back like I told him.
It wasn't just the cabbages, buddy.
This is so wrong. Don't you even feel bad?
Of course I feel bad.
Terrible.
I'll be in the car.
Now don't go telling your friends about this. It's family business. Keep it that way. Why'd you say anything in front of her?
You brought it up.
Jesus, Deborah.
Hey, none of this would have ever happened if Patty hadn't done what she did. So don't go blaming me, buddy.
Deborah, I'm pregnant and easily upset, so don't start it on me!
Right? Hold down.
If I hear another fucking word about that goddamn stereo,
Right! You got the stereo, that's it! I'm sorry I ever brought the damn thing up!
I can't wait to get away from you goddamn animals.
How'd she even get in the house? I didn't invite her back. Jesus, I don't even know how much we owe here.
They don't care about me. Neither of them. I'm pregnant, my leg's broken, I have carpal tunnel and cancer!
Don't have cancer.
Yes, I do! Plus diabetes and a chipped tooth!
All right, relax. Here, take a bite.
I do feel bad about Mr. Hicks, though. He was a sweet man.
I know.
I'm gonna miss him.
All right.
More berries.
She was so upset.
She was born upset. What?
It's our fault, isn't it?
Mr. Hicks?
Kimberly. Put our genes together and it comes out poison.
Kim's not poison.
It's not what I meant.
I know what you meant, buddy. It's been 16 years. We're not gonna start blaming people now. Things get passed on. I got my mother's ass. You think I blame my mother for my ass?
It's not the same, Patty.
Stop. Please. You're a lot more bearable when you're on the sauce, you know it?
Deborah Watts, right? And Watts is W-A-T-T-S?
Uh-huh.
You ever been to rehab?
None of your business.
Because my brother's in rehab, and my dad visits him like all the time. But me, the old guy barely speaks to. Can you explain that to me?
No, I can't.
I think he just likes screw-ups. That's what I think. Hey, maybe if we're caught and thrown in jail, he'll come visit me. And then he'll have to talk to me.
Listen, you little wine bag. If you get caught, no one's coming to visit you because you'll be in the morgue with my shoe up your ass!
Then, for Deborah Watts, I've come up with basted wart, wasted brat, and wet bastard.
Thanks, those are cute. Where's Kim?
In the bathroom?
Taking her time, ain't she? What's she doing anyway?
Just getting changed.
I mean later, with the money. Why did she suddenly want more money?
She just thought you should be fair.
Come on. She buying something?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to lie better than that at the bank, because they're gonna see right through you. Those tellers are very tricky, very perceptive. What is taking her so long?
Can I ask you something?
Do you have to?
How much longer does she have to live?
Why are you asking me? How am I supposed to?
Because I wrote a paper, and everything in it said that the average life expectancy is 16. And Kim's already 16.
Look, I don't know. You ask me a question, I don't know the answer, so drop it.
Do you think Carmelita will be like her?
No chance.
Why no chance? Kim said that the Lavacos always have a 1 in 4 chance.
It's a non-issue, kid. The baby will be fine. Jesus.
It's okay.
You look like Rose Kennedy.
It's okay though?
Perfect. God, I had no idea. You look so old.
So it'll work then?
Yeah, if the kid can keep a straight face, we're golden.
I look okay?
It's not a beauty contest.
It's just for a little while.
I know. You look great.
You're gonna have to get over there before they close. You wanna run through it once?
I think we got it.
And you have the checks.
Right here.
And the duffel bag. Keep the money in the duffel bag. No, I don't want to be spotted on camera, so I'm gonna wait here. Come right back afterwards, I'll be waiting.
Just one final thing though.
What?
Why is Carmelita a non-issue?
Carmelita?
You just told Jeff there was no chance of her being like me.
You heard that?
How is she a non-issue?
Look, Kim, the bank closes at 4, so
It's because of Mr. Hicks, isn't it?
I'm not supposed
That's
to.
why my father wanted you to slap him around. It wasn't just the cabbages.
You gotta understand. Your mother is baby crazy. That's all she ever wanted. Even when we were kids, you should have seen her with the dolls.
I knew it didn't make sense.
She was miserable in Secaucus. You ought to be glad she had something to make her happy. I said, Patty, if you're so miserable, do something about it.
You told her to do
I
it?
didn't tell her to screw Hicks. I said she had options. She could have adopted or kidnapped. Or I know a guy who sells them. You guys don't have that kind of money, but I bet he's willing to work at a barter system. He's a friend of mine.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, remember when Cinnamon died and I got you that gerbil? It's the same difference, Kim, so don't go pulling an attitude.
Same difference?
Well, not technically, but it's the same idea.
Okay, Aunt Deborah, you're gonna wait here, right?
Right.
Let's go.
Hey, don't go saying I said anything. Your dad's real sensitive about it.
We'll be back.
You're gonna have to stop livelier than that. I want to be in Miami sometime this century. The tortoise doesn't always win the race, you know. Kidding. You know I'm kidding, right? Beautiful. I'll be waiting.
Keep moving. There you go.
How long's it been?
15 minutes.
I'm scared, buddy. I think we should go.
They said not until they're 5 to 7 minutes apart. This could go on. You want to wait around the hospital for 6 hours?
No. Too many germs.
All right then. It's a quick drive. Fine.
Well, you're supposed to distract me. Distract me. Oh, did you get the paint swatches?
Yeah, right here.
buddy. It's a baby's room. Mrs. Gigante said Bonnie's room is pink. Why didn't you bring me any pink swatches?
The pink wasn't on sale.
If you had half a brain, you'd be dangerous. Hi, honey. I'm in labor.
Where were you?
At the bank.
What are you doing at the bank?
Nothing.
What was she wearing?
I don't know.
Was there a costume party at school, honey? She likes it when we ask her about school.
Why are you wearing those clothes?
I'm trying a new style.
That's how the teens are. You remember, senior year, you wore that pirate hat.
2 days, that's all I wore. Don't start it on me.
Ow, here goes the other one.
All right.
Oh, so late! I can't believe you bring up late! Oh, they picked presents late! Oh, I got you to do one thing. Bring us late!
There you go. And walk it off.
Walk it off? I didn't twist my ankle, buddy. It's a fucking contraction. Walk it off. Like I'm in Little League. You think I'm in Little League, you asshole?
No, I don't think you're in Little League.
Where are you going?
Getting a beer.
Give me one too.
Ha!
It'll soothe me. Hey, Kimmy, did you hear that contraction?
Yeah, it set off the Gigante's car alarm.
Oh, what can I say? My voice carries. Hey, did you see? The snow started melting today. I take that as a good omen. What do you think?
Sure, whatever.
I think the baby's room should be pink, buddy. It's important to me. I want it to be perfect.
I know you do.
Kimmy, your father and I were talking. When the baby comes, you need to sleep on the couch for a little while. You don't mind, do you? Oh, nice of you to make an appearance.
Why do I have to sleep on the couch?
Because the baby needs her own room.
Why?
Because she does. It's good for her development. It helps her become independent.
I can sleep on the couch if you'd rather sleep with Mom.
Why can't the baby sleep with Mom?
Because babies cry, and I need my sleep.
It's one beer, Kenny. I'm doing very good. It's not easy, you know. God damn it.
They say siblings are hard on the firstborn.
Maybe she can share the room.
She doesn't need to. That couch is very comfortable. You were conceived on that couch!
For God's sakes, don't tell her that.
Was Carmelita
Was Carmelita what?
conceived on that couch?
That is none of your business. You hear that sass? She gets it from you.
Because she was conceived in this
Oh.
basement?
Oh, my leg broke.
What did Pepper say to you?
You tell me. Is it true? Is it?
Would you give me some paper towels, buddy?
Kim, we're a little busy at the moment.
And Deborah says the baby's a non-issue.
And Deborah is a psychopath.
Non-issue? What's that mean?
It means she won't be like me.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't I tell you to stay away from Aunt Deborah? That is your sister. You let her back in here.
Mr. Hicks brought me cabbages. That's all.
I think he should be doing this. Shouldn't he be helping you here?
You don't... Not paper towels, buddy. Real towels. This isn't Kool-Aid, you moron.
Kim, you're on thin ice here. Hicks was just a neighbor now. Drop it. He meant nothing to us.
Then why did you hire Aunt Deborah to kill him?
I didn't hire her to kill him. Come on. The agreement was beat him up. I was very upset at the time, but I never wanted the guy killed.
And yet he died.
Fine. You want to talk about this? We'll talk about it later. But right now, your mother's having a baby, and that's a little more important than your hissy fit.
Of course it is.
Your timing's way off.
That's the understatement of the century.
Don't get smart with your father.
I'm sorry to get smart. And I'm sorry my timing's off. And I'm sorry I'm not Bonnie Gigante.
What does she have to do with anything?
But for the record, Bonnie Gigante sells pot and doles out blowjobs like they were handshakes.
Hey, Dad! Oh, filthy cow! I don't know where you get that sewer mouth.
Kim, you're being naive and spiteful, and you need to toughen up.
Toughen up.
None of this is gonna matter anyway. You're gonna have a beautiful baby sister. Who cares how we got her?
I do!
Well, too bad. It's none of your business.
I can't believe you bought into this.
Hey.
Did you ever have a backbone?
That is your father you're talking to.
Are you sure? One never knows in this house.
Apologize.
You're the one that needs to toughen up.
Okay, fine, yes, it happened. So what? It was a thing that was done. That's all it was. It served a purpose. Can we let it go now? You know what, Kim? You win. We're not perfect. But we have been doing our damnedest to make you happy. We obviously can be whatever it is you want us to be.
Well, that makes it unanimous then.
This had nothing to do with you. I wanted a baby. It's that simple.
You had a baby.
I wanted another baby.
You wanted a different baby.
Kim,
And you made damn sure she'd be nothing like me.
Well, what choice did I have? Soon I won't be able to have babies anymore. And then you'll die and I'll be alone and I didn't want to be alone. Oh, I meant I'll die. I was having a baby to make you a sister so you would have someone to talk to when I die, not you.
right, Patty, relax.
I needed that my suitcase for the hospital.
No, I'm staying at a friend's house.
What friend? You didn't ask if you... It better not be that boy's house. His family's a mess, and I don't want you staying in that environment.
Honey, help me. It's getting hot in here.
You know what I was gonna do? What I wanted to do with the money?
What money?
I wanted to walk in here and say, hey, guess what? We're going to the Alamo.
The Alamo.
Or Pamplona or Hawaii, one of those places Dad's always talking about. I wanted to walk in here and say, pack your bags, we're going right now. But you'd be confused, and then I'd explain it, and then you'd jump up and you'd start packing and you'd be happy. But then Deborah and Hicks and I'd come home and you with the room.
I don't understand a word she's saying, but...
And I'm thinking, why bother? You did a really good job of pretending for a while, I guess, but you gave up a long time ago.
Gave up what?
A whole mess of stuff. I can't. It's like you're sitting around waiting or something. And I know it's hard for you, and I know you have to prepare and cope and everything, but
But what?
I'm not dead yet! I'm not dead!
Oh, God! Buddy, it's another one! Ugh.
Nobody thinks you're dead.
How long's it been?
I don't know, 14 minutes maybe.
It hurts.
Do the breathing.
Look at my special pillow and my suitcase.
Okay.
Ow! Get my search awards so I have something to occupy my time. In the camera! Oh, my bathrobe! I forgot to pack my bathrobe. Oh, you get the lip balm out of my purse? Oh, just bring me the whole purse. Buddy, are you listening?
Yeah, suitcase.
Oh, bathrobe purse!
Bathrobe, purse.
Hurry! It's 2 weeks early.
That's all right, baby
Gigante said this morning? She said, Patty, you need to get some sun. You look like a ghost. And I thought, if I spent all that money at a tanning salon, I'd look all brown and crunchy too. Only I didn't say that. I said, we're having unseasonable weather as of late. That Alamo thing can't be such a bad idea. Right, Kimmy? Texas is awful sunny right now. I'll have to get a car seat for the baby, but that can't cost so much. You think that crap heap can make it to Texas, buddy? Kim, will you wipe my brow, honey? Kim?
Where's Kim?
I don't know.
Was she here?
The baby's coming, Deborah.
She was supposed to meet me with the money.
What money?
I'm gonna call a cab.
Cab? Why? Why do we need a cab?
Where are we now?
Check the map.
It says the wilds of Africa.
Whoa, did you see that gazelle?
In this section of Six Flags Wild Safari, you will notice a large variety of rare and exotic birds, from the common guinea fowl to our storks and cranes.
What's that? An antelope?
I believe that's a bontola. Characterized by its long face and horns that twist backwards, this endangered species is difficult to breed in captivity, but seems to do well in a free-roaming environment.
I wonder if my dad misses me.
We've only been gone 2 hours.
Still, I wonder if he does.
Hey, Carmelita, this safari place is unreal.
Your mom's gonna be pissed if you stole that.
We've seen black bears and camels, and now we're in Africa. You've got to see this place, only don't wait for Dad to bring you, because that'll never happen. That we shall know. What is that?
There's a little monkey on the roof.
Sounds mad.
There it goes. It scrambled up that tree over there.
Look at it, though. It's staring at me. My mom had that face sometimes. Remember?
Oh yeah. Look, there's a whole mess of them up there. Up in the branches.
Yeah, just keep going. They're kind of weird looking. Hey, Carm. There's a whole bunch of monkeys here that look like Mom. I wish I had a camera. She's gonna like these when she's old enough to understand them. You'll make sure she gets them, right?
The apes.
Because if I mail them, my mom might just throw them away. I want to make sure she gets them.
She'll get them.
You'll make sure, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, this place reeks. You smell that?
There's that hippo on the road.
Oh, hey, little sister. You're not going to believe this, but we've got a hippo in front of us.
And it ain't moving.
Hey, we're not supposed to stop.
Well, what else can I do?
Go around it.
There's a ravine.
The pamphlet says, keep rolling along, otherwise we hold up traffic.
Yeah, but it's closing time. We were the last ones in.
Still, I don't want those monkeys coming back here.
Kim's afraid of the monkeys.
So we're just supposed to sit here?
Well, I can do an anagram.
No thanks. I left the tape recorder on.
Really?
I guess we can save it for posterity.
Cool. So, where'd you next?
Colonial Williamsburg.
Very nice choice.
And then Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Universal. We'll spend at least a week in Florida. We have enough money for that, right?
More than enough.
I hear there are some really nice dance clubs in Miami.
Oh, yeah?
Then we'll head west.
Oh, the hippo's moving.
Grand Canyon, Mount Rushmore. What's the matter?
Your dad was right about this piece of junk car.
Where are those guys in the Jeeps?
I hope they didn't go home early.
Honk the horn.
Dad!
Stop the car!
No, this doesn't seem safe. No, what kind of family entertainment is this? There she goes! Oh my God!
That was so weird.
They still back there?
Just keep going.
They running after us?
Turn here. That was insane.
Are they gone?
Won't have that problem in Colonial Williamsburg.
They gone though, right?
Yeah, just keep going.
You sure?
Relax, we're good. Just keep going.
Back in the days when I was young, for me Paris was just a scene. Street lights were shining in my head.
Why don't you come here and see for yourself?
Fashion and beauty everywhere, a place for romantic love affairs. Even if for me it's just a dream.
The place isn't what it seems.
Paris is singing out just happiness. Before I got there, my life was just a mess.